Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris as humans. My name is Sonelias, and I'll be taking you into Let's Play number 37. So to start off, we're loading Let's Play number 36, end of session. Let's have a brief look at what we did in last session. So we're still in this same area as before. We haven't really expanded that too much, but what we started doing is we started uplifting some of the species in the region. Let's have a brief look to see what's actually happening here. There's one of these Cormontani League has put an extra colony down there. The Rotarian Confederacy has also done something similar. So they're trying to basically cut in between, I get the impression, but that's fine. Anything else? Yeah, the Oscox have done the same, but of course they are part of our alliance. Let's have a brief look at our list here. So there's 3 alliance members at the moment. In terms of other species, let's have a brief look at them in terms of... Let's actually have a look at them as part of the distance. So there is a couple of species that we've got here that are a little bit of a distance away. I'm not sure where these guys are. I guess they are further out. But really what I'm trying to look for here is species that don't have too much space yet. So this species here is just outside of my range. I was kind of hoping to be able to get some of those within my range itself. So these guys here, they are part of already another other species. These guys here, they're quite big, so they're one of the other large ones. But this one here, they are a vassal of the Chim Union. Where are they? Interestingly enough, they're over there. Not sure how that distance can be 55 then, but okay. In terms of what we've got at the moment for our race itself. So if we look at the different policies, I've got the various different ones I could implement. I haven't implemented any of those. I've got a 0 gain in terms of influence at the moment, so I really want to rely upon as many of those mandates as get given by the government every time as possible. And in terms of contacts, I would still love to basically get some more of these primitives under my wing as well. So this one's based just to the north of us, but then in the space of the United Julian Sovereignty. Just hoping that the borders here will expand a little bit, so at least I can capture those over there. Anyways, let's get the clock started. Let's not wait too long with that. One of the things I was also doing last time, I was trying to upgrade apologies, as many of these production sites on my planets as I actually could. I want to boost my on-planet production really. Let's look at the other ones here. Again, the resources can be boosted. I'm trying not to take too long on this. Don't need to do anything with that one yet. Let's actually have a look at the fleet production. Engineering, solar, and crew quarters. I want to basically build a few additional destroyers here. So let's say I'll put 3 destroyers in production there. I've got the ability to expand this one. In terms of research, there's a fair bit still ongoing, but they're all long-term projects. I'm kind of hoping that I'm going to get this one here quite quickly. The terrestrial sculpting, which allows me to do some terraforming of individual planets. Several of my ships ready. Actually, I should say ready as in not being used at the moment. One of my surveys has just been completed here, and that is just far to the south, yeah, to the southwest really. Where I am. I'm trying to just expand my range here in terms of my exploration. I've got some production vessels ready here. Again, I don't think I've got too much I can do at the moment. The question, of course, as well is how much do I want to really squeeze out of this? I just think that there is a lot more that we could have done. We could potentially still do with the space we already have in our hands. I just want to make sure that I get as much out of this as I possibly can. So again, if I just go to the northeast here, we got an alliance with some of the guys here. Is there any particular systems that I don't, or at least I haven't explored yet? So maybe this one here. It's explored already. So it's kind of at a dead end here at the top, so it's more like towards the southwest I have to go to be able to explore further systems. Let's first actually survey this one here. So 1, 2, 3 of my science vessels are ready. I've got construction vessels ready, and I got 1 colony ship ready for whenever I am ready to actually go and colonize again. Now I am at the moment working on getting some of these guys here uplifted. So looking at the planet itself, these guys are at the moment in... I don't actually see much here on that. I believe they were in a state of... It doesn't say what state they were in. Okay. There is another rivalry that's been declared. Let us end this trade. Who have they declared that upon? It's the Xeron homogeny. So where's the Xeron homogeny?
System survey complete.
So one of the things I had been working on was actually getting my fleets upgraded. It looks like I've already done this one here. So I just want to move that in position here. So if anything were to happen, I can actually do something with it. This one I've already done. So another vessel has completed a research or survey, I should really say, of another system. So if I look at the races or the contact list and I find myself, I should be able to see exactly how many rivalries there are. So I'm a rival with the Rotarians. I've got trade deals with various parties. It doesn't say who's actually declared me a rival, does it? I can see it on their side. It would be nice if I could actually see who's declared me a rival, but okay. Okay. Let's just carry on working with what I got for the moment being. In terms of my construction ships, I might maybe want to send some of those here. So at least I can work further on actually expanding my defensive stations. Further destroyers under construction. It doesn't at the moment really show me much in terms of what I've got in terms of planets here, does it? I believe I got 2 colonies here. Yes, so that's the Las Veredas and Wangtong. Those are my 2 colonies here. I've got defensive platforms in the system already. So at this point it's really looking at what else I can do here potentially here. So can I potentially colonize this planet here? don't have that commanding that says, or it seems to say, I don't have the ability to colonize deserts. It would be nice if I could actually do that. Just can't. So for the moment being, I just need to work with what I got.
System survey complete.
Waiting
System
for the
survey
upgrade to
complete.
happen.
Construction complete.
Okay. I've got in place here a crew quarters. That's about it. So this system here, I have completed the survey of this system here. So I can actually expand this even further, go up beyond where I'm at the moment. Again, this one has completed its mission here as well. So again, I can go up further from where I am at the moment to continue my surveys.
Ships upgraded.
So my ships have been upgraded, so at this point I should be able to send them out to defend against the enemies. Okay, so I'm gonna send them to the front line here. So I'm now running a deficit in terms of energy, probably because I've now reached a point where I got so much invested in here. Invested as in I've got it all at my disposal here to be able to fight against my enemies. I've invested a lot in the ships, which actually leads to a deficit being generated here. So what could I do maybe on the surface of this planet or even anywhere else to help improve things? So I've got my own species on planet. Can I boost food output, for example? Or energy output, for that sake. Yeah, can I get in here a power hub? Let's also build a power plant. Clear this. Yeah, let's try to get the best out of that planet as much as I can. Have I got a governor on here? No, I don't. I could recruit an extra person to become the governor here. Army build speed, physics output, etc. So it's going to cost me 70, which is fine. Just increase the happiness, which will help me on the planet itself. All my science vessels are in the midst of doing stuff at the moment, as far as I can see. Which is a good thing. Keeps them out of harm's way. Okay, the construction vessel has arrived in system here. I can now actually allocate that to the task of building whatever I need to build here.
Construction complete.
One of my scientists has had a chance to level now. They completed their previous mission. Just try to accelerate time as much as I can here again.
Construction complete.
Further destroyer. Pretty much I can't build any more, I think.
Construction complete.
I'm making sure I send all of those to Argol.
System survey complete.
Once I'm in Argol, I should be able to merge all of these up. So they'll become one big army. Or fleet, I should probably say. Governor has
System survey complete.
And again, another system has been surveyed by our ship here, as we can see.
Construction complete.
Send it out beyond that system. Looks like some of these systems I can't actually reach because of their distances from us. Again, what have I got here? I built something, and again the trade treaty with the Oscok Star Alliance has come to an end. So let's get in touch with these guys. We'll be able to migrate across. Anything else? A research project at the same time. Okay, let's do that trade. Nope. Accepted.
System survey complete.
Again, one of my survey vessels has completed its mission. What's the next thing we could potentially do here?
Construction complete.
Probably really want to focusing on these blank spots here. So I issue the instructions for those surveys to actually occur. But despite that, it doesn't actually always go the way you might want it. Okay. What's the focus of our individual sectors? So that one's focused in on finance, that one's focused in on finance, that one's focused on research. Ask them to focus more on the actual frontline kits.
Situation updated.
Thousands of scientists and advisors we sent to Dirakem have finally completed the arduous task of bringing the local civilization up to an early space age level of technology. Under the new united government, the aliens now style themselves as the Iruksu League, and they have agreed to become our vassals. Our observation post above their home planet has been dismantled, and as per the conditions of our treaty with them, right, we have encountered some form of aliens in the Sol system. These strange objects have been flagged as Urex League until we can learn more about them. Is that a bug or I don't know. It's our own vassal. Gee. Okay, so where are we in terms of this now? Okay, we are still humiliated until... Gee, that's a long time still. So our influence is not growing as much. Edict duration, etc., etc. In terms of the species, we probably want to look at the empires here. Okay, so these guys here, they're disloyal. where do we find these guys? Brief look at them. So it is... Wow, that's quite central, isn't it? Does that mean there will be further losses in terms of energy? Potentially. Let's see, what does it need to do for us? Individual ramble, related subjects. So there are fanatic militarists and there are collectivists. What I'll do, I'll release them. Should I release them? Maybe I shouldn't. Let them be our vassals for a little while first. And we'll see
Construction
further.
complete.
Let's go to the system here. These elements have just come into system. Again, I can enlarge that fleet there. And that all seems to go smoothly. Which is of course very, very nice. 1.2 and 1.6.
Anomaly found.
Alright, let them research the anomaly, whatever it would be. Let's have a brief look again at our planets themselves. Based on our technology, nothing really else would be upgradable yet. Oh, actually, I'm saying that. We are able to upgrade these buildings here. So I'm going to be able to put a planetary capital in place. Plus I can actually upgrade that energy building there. From 6 to, I guess it was 8 that it said. I got a surplus. Yes, I got a surplus of 9 on the planet
System
at the
survey
moment.
complete.
Another survey has just been completed. Yeah, let me just survey all of those individual planets and systems there as I go through them. With the conduction of the survey on Ravak 2, the UNS armor structure can detect the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. Aha, cool.
Situation log updated.
Let me just do that survey last year. So I'm just going to add that survey to the list of tasks
Anomaly
for
found.
this particular species. Okay, tracking that on the map, just in case. And looking at the actual clock itself, I think it's time for us to put an end to this again. So this is the end of Let's Play number 37. And we'll carry on with that tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you then. And in the meantime, enjoy your day.